So today I'm going to be talking about a woman named T. She has been online dating and she had gone on a date, and the guy that she went on the date with accused her of being a catfish. Hello and welcome to Beauty by Jen. If you have or if you haven't been here, welcome either way. It's great to have you here wherever you may be in the world. So today I'm going to be talking about a woman named T. The basis of the video is that she has been online dating and she had gone on a date, and the guy that she went on the date with accused her of being a catfish. He said, "That is not you that was in the picture." And she's like, "What are you talking about? It's me." And he said, "No, that's not you. That cannot be you." And I'm going to let her tell her story. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and start her video. I'm going to put all of her information in the description box so you can follow her as well. Follow her. Amazing woman, amazing woman. So here we go. I'm going to be reacting to this. Not gonna butt in too much. I'm just gonna let her tell her story. So here we go.
Hey, it's Tia. Yes, you guys probably recognize me from TikTok and from my viral video. Per se, if you guys don't recognize me, I'm going to insert the clip here. Guys, I just finished my date and I am so embarrassed. I'm not gonna cry in here. I'm not gonna cry. I'm sorry, guys. I just had to clean myself up a little bit. He came, and so the whole thing is we went to this restaurant he wanted to go to, and it was a little too expensive, but I don't know. I asked my sister for money, so we went. I had this dress on, and I changed because I had this dress on and everything. And I had my hair out, like, you know, guys, I cut it, but it wasn't like this. I had it parted a little bit. And so I went in, and he was like looking around like, oh, like he was looking for somebody else. And I was like, okay. I'm like, hey, I'm Tia. And then he was like, Tia? I'm like, yeah, it's for me, from BLK. And then he was like looking confused, and he told me to sit down. So I sat down, I smiled, and he didn't smile back at me. And then he was like, I don't look like my pictures.
Now, I know I said I wasn't going to butt in a lot. I'm really not. But right away, I can relate to what's happening because, like, I don't look the same way as I look like when I'm just laying around the house or just, walking around doing day-to-day stuff every day. Like, I can put on makeup. I can wear a lot of weave or whatever. Some women get their lashes done, their nails, whatever. Like, normal women do it, celebrities do it. Lots of women, they enhance their looks, and everyone's not naturally beautiful. I'm not a naturally beautiful woman. Like, I look horrible when I'm just, doing day-to-day stuff. I could look horrible now, who knows? But all I'm saying is I get what she's doing. Like, she probably looked more like her normal day-to-day self, but I'm going to let her finish.
I do look like my pictures. I don't Photoshop anything. I tell everything how it is. I'm going to insert at the end of the video the picture I put in. And he was like, just being so quiet through the meal and all that. He didn't even want to pay. I said, hey, I didn't bring my money with me. And then he eventually paid, and then now he sent me a request to pay for the food. And that's not, I just don't understand. Why are men like this? Men are evil.
Okay, so the whole not having money thing, now that's different for me because no matter if I'm going on a date with someone or going alone, wherever I'm going, I'm going to have my own funds. You just know whatever could happen. I'm not going to just say, oh, because I'm going on a date with someone, with my friends or a guy or whoever, that they are going to automatically pay. I'm not going to ever assume that. And I will always have my own money, thank you, Lord, on me, or some kind of way to get money for myself. And I'm not going to depend on someone else to provide any funding for me. So let me go ahead, let her talk.
You guys are probably finished watching it. Yes, it's very cringe. I don't need that to be the subject of conversation on the comments, but it's whatever. I can't control you guys. But I wanted to go in depth about what I've been through in that situation. I know I said it in the live already. People who go on my live on TikTok, they probably already know the story. You're like, girl, I know this. You told me. Yes, I know. But there's a lot of people that keep asking me. So this video, YouTube video, is for you guys. So it was a situation where I went through a lot that year, where car accident, Bell palsy, mental issues, like it was bad. So, you know, I'm a woman. I'm gonna want love. God kill me if I want to have love. Like, yeah, guys act like you never wanted to love. I wanted love. So I'm over here texting BLK because I've been on BLK for a little bit, but not really interact with people. So this was a situation where I was talking to this guy and I honestly really liked him. We talked a lot. We were having fun. He was feeling the vibe. He was feeling my body. I was feeling his. You know, he was into me and I was into him. So we decided to. He decided to meet up. I never insinuated. I never wanted to meet up with him at first. I thought it was just a little flirty. Yeah, of course, eventually, but not right now. I'm like, okay, you want to meet up? Why not? So he picked this nice place in Tallahassee. We went there. He said, oh, he likes this place. It's a little bit far, and anybody who knows me knows I'm really horrible in directions. So I was getting ready. I put this beautiful dress on. I love that dress, and you guys can see it here. Insert it here. Yes, that's the dress. And I was.
So you guys see the dress, you know, sis was doing her thing. She had on her nice dress and she was ready for her date, you know. So, you know, here we go.
I was feeling myself. I was loving. I just felt so beautiful. I had my natural hair out. Yes, going back to my hair, I did cut it. It was longer, but I cut it over this breakdown I had. So I cut it, but it doesn't matter. Natural girlies win. So I'm cutting. I look good. I feel good. You know, I left. I drove. You know, mind you, I was a little bit late. I'm not really a late person because in my BLK profile.
Okay, I don't want to talk a lot. And that's what guys say they want. They say they want a natural woman with her natural hair and everything. Like they say they are tired of us women with all the hair extensions and all that and the makeup. They want a natural woman. And here this woman is being natural. You know, she went out naturally, you know, doing her natural thing. So, you know, I guess everyone's like, what's the problem? Like, she's natural, like everyone says they want. The guy said they want a natural woman and she's being natural. I don't know.
They'll say I'm never late. That moment, I was late. So, I was late a little bit, but I texted him. He was cool about it. He was like, yeah, no worries. I just got here. It's not a big deal. I'm like, okay, cool. So I finally found the place, right? It was nice. Like, not fancy, but it was pretty nice. So I go in. I'm looking. I'm scanning the scenery app, right? I'm looking. And then I'm like, I don't see him, honestly. And I was texting him, like, where are you? He's like, I'm over here. And I'm like looking and I say, oh my God, I see him. So I said, I see you. And he was looking around. He was like, I don't see you. Literally. I wasn't that much far. I was like right across. If he looked up, he'll see me. So I was confused. I'm like, I'm right in front of you. And I walked towards his table. He looked at me. Guys, he looked at me like this. Sizing me up and down. I was like, hey, smiling with the dumbest grin in my face. I'm like, hey, it's Tia. Hey. You know, I was thinking that he was going to stand up and pull my chair for me. He didn't do none of that. He just looked at me like I was some creature out there. I'm like, okay, whatever. So I sat down. And then it was quiet for a little bit. He put out his phone, he was texting a little bit, and he put it down. He looked at me a little bit, he just looking around, and I was like, so nice to meet, I was like, nice to meet you in person. And then he was like, yeah. And he paused for a second. He was like, you don't look anything like your pictures.
What?
There's nothing that's different from me and my pictures but my hair. I was like, what? I
Now, I'm gonna say that's probably not true. Like, I mean, I don't know, maybe in her other pictures she had on like a lot of makeup or something. And like, I know as a woman, like there's certain angles that I can hold my phone at and all that stuff to try to get the best look that I want for pictures or whatever. I haven't discovered how to use the filters properly yet, but as soon as I figure that out, I'm gonna be using them filters. And you know, I even for these videos, I was asking Rudo to find me a filter or whatever so I can look amazing like all of the other women look. But here we go. I'm gonna let her finish.
couldn't even, I was shocked. I know people might curse him out. I didn't know what to say. Like, what? What do you mean? And then the waiter came. And he was like, you know, what would you guys like to have? I ordered my food. He ordered his and everything. And then I still was thinking about him saying that, oh, I don't look at my pictures, but I didn't want to get too much into it. So, and then, so that's what happened. I'm like, I'm so sorry. I'm getting a little shook up thinking about it. And then we were eating everything, and he was eating his food. Mind you, it was quiet. Have you ate dinner with somebody and it was just quiet? Like, you could feel the tension in the air. So I'm thinking, you know, I'm kind of delusional. So I'm thinking like, okay, as an anime, I'm like, okay, you know how the girl is very sweet and everything, and then they're like, you know, and then the hard guy, he's like mean, but this girl's different, you know? So I was trying to be the different girl, right? So I was like, hey, can I get a piece of your food? He was like, what? I'm like, yeah, can I get a, you know, can I get a bite? Because I had this food, you know, I was trying to see his food look good. So I was like, you know, can I get a bite? He was like, he just put his plate near me.
Now for the whole food thing, I can kind of understand about the food because honestly, I don't really like sharing my food. And I'm like, you know, we both got what we wanted to get, right? Like I chose the things I wanted to get. Now, if we say, okay, we're going to share, like I'm going to get some of yours, you're going to get some of mine, and we like have that established, I get it. But I'm not really a food sharer either. I'm very greedy and I really like all my food for myself. But if you want some, I will buy you some. I will buy you some. Like if you say, hey, Jen, I really like those chicken wings you have and I wanted chicken wings, I will not hesitate to buy you an order of chicken wings, you know, because you want some and you saw my chicken wings and you think they look good. Now I don't really want to share all of my chicken wings, so I'll just get you an order. I would do that for you. Okay. Dan.
Me. So I got the bite of his food. It was good, so I took 2 bites. He looked disgusted with me. So I'm like, okay, you know what? Maybe he's just trying to be this hardcore guy, and I could be like the quirky kind of girl, right? I'm like, okay, that's really nice. Now that I was complimenting him, he didn't give me one compliment. Literally, he was quiet through the whole transaction, the whole thing. Okay, the audacity. It's time. The waiter comes in with the bill. He put his hand out. The waiter comes in with the bill, and then after that, the bill came. Now, as a lady, you're not gonna automatically. I'm not thinking I'm paying. Mind you, I did ask my sister for money, but I wasn't thinking I was going to use it. The guy looked like he was nice. He looked like he had some money. I know he wasn't broke. You know.
So again, always women, when you are going on any kinds of dates or anything, women, young or old, no matter what age you are, make sure you take your own funds with you. Like what if you had an emergency and you needed money for whatever reason? Like you're not gonna depend on some stranger to get you out of an emergency, are you? You're gonna try to be prepared for whatever comes up. And you should always, always, always have some kinds of funds on you for whatever situation, not just dating, but just for whatever. But, I'm not saying that like that's common sense, because maybe some men or women don't understand that you should have your own money. But in my opinion, you should have your own money on you at all times, no matter who's decided to pay or who's gonna pay. You should have your own money. But I'll let her finish.
So I'm over here looking at my purse, right? I was like, okay. I'm like, okay, he's gonna offer, obviously, because that's how men are. You look in your purse, trying to look for the money. He's gonna be like, oh, you don't have to pay. That's what I was waiting for. I was looking through my purse. Now, 2 minutes passed by. 3 minutes. He's looking at me, and then looking at his phone. I'm like, this guy not gonna offer. So I was like, oh, I'm sorry, I left my wallet. He said, what? I said, I left my wallet. So he looked annoyed. He pulled out his card, checked, so the card went through. We got up. I was trying to think that he's gonna give me a hug and everything. He literally got his stuff and he walked out. I left and I was in tears. I was actually feeling like I was gonna cry. I honestly didn't cry at that moment, but I did cry when I got back home. And let's say the next day, he requested a Cash App for me. Through the whole situation, I posted it online because before I used to post other videos of me like going through stuff like my exercise journey, me cleaning my room, me crying. I had very cringy videos. I do that. I don't have friends. So I do post stuff online, and then, and they usually get like just 500 views, and I had these sweet people. I had this group of people that would always encourage me. So, there was no different from this video.
And for all the introverts and people who don't have a lot of friends, it's nothing wrong with that. I have friends. They just don't all live around me. But if you don't have friends, that's cool. Like, Jesus is my best friend, I'm just saying it's okay to not have a whole arsenal of friends surrounding you. That's okay. And for the friends that I do have, I do love you. I'm not saying that I don't hold our friendship in high regard. I'm just saying, like, if you are a person who is alone a lot, that's okay. You don't have to have a whole army behind you. You were born alone. Anyways, I'm just saying. I'll let her finish.
That's what I did. And wake up and there's 500,000 people liking it and talking bad about me. I'm overwhelmed, but I'm very, very happy about the positive in it and telling me to keep going, to find love. I'm almost 30. Is it so wrong for me to want love? Is it so out of this world that I want some type of companionship? It's like I'm crucified because I want something that everyone else in the world want. You know what I think it is because I'm big. I really think I'm not conventionally beautiful.
It's nothing wrong with wanting love and wanting to be in love. And for the people who are in love, I'm just so happy for you. And I'm not going to say it's because she's big, because like there are certain men, there are certain men out there who want a larger woman or a smaller woman or a short woman or a tall woman. There are men out there who are searching for a specific kind of woman, and she most likely fits that category for a guy who would like to be with a heavier or thicker woman, or a short woman, like I said earlier, or a tall woman. I think that, there are ways to find love for no matter what size you are. I'm 6 foot tall. There's probably love out there if I'm looking for love, for whoever is looking for love. But I'll let her finish.
Is why I think everyone does not like this or like me. But I'm here to tell you, and anyone else that's going through this, do not listen to the evil comments. Do not do that. Look at me in the eye. You are worth it, and you are beautiful, and you will show them that no matter what you look like and how your hair is done, You deserve love. I want you guys to, just be kinder. There's no reason for you to call me all these bad words. Call me on my back it's a mattress, or call me I'm ugly, do my hair. I can't even go through everything. Now
that is out of line to just be so rude to someone and call them names and everything. I think it's more effective if you try to help the person than to like just laugh at them and call them names all day. And I know, yeah, I've laughed at jokes. All of us have. I can't pretend like, oh, I don't laugh at anything. But I'm saying when you see this woman crying out just to be loved, like to make fun of her, like it's like kicking her while she's down, you know? I'm not saying like sometimes you don't have to be a little ruthless to people, because sometimes, you just gotta bring that out. But to kick someone when they're down is horrible to me, is all I'm saying.
you guys are making fun of my teeth. This is sick. You guys need help. But you know what? I'm strong. I'm strong. And anybody else that's going through what I'm going through, you listen to me. You don't let them win. And this is the end of the story, my story of the date. If you have any questions in the comment.
Okay, so like she said, that's the end of that video. And again, I'm gonna have her information in the description box. So right now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna look at a couple more of her videos. I don't know if I put them in order or not. I probably didn't, but we'll just watch them however I found them. Just a couple more. And give me a second to set that up.
Going on my date today. I have my hair by Lainey Monet. She gives me a wait for just for being so kind. She gives me that. I have this beautiful dress. I have this necklace. I love this necklace. My sister gave it to me a while back. And I'm wearing a beautiful matte lip. And I can't wait. I'm so excited. You guys know I just moved. So I was talking to this guy for a little bit. And I can't wait to go. I'm so excited. I feel so beautiful.
Now, I'm just assuming this isn't the one that she went on with the guy who said that she catfished him because her hair is different. She said she had short hair on the date that she went on. So this is another date that she went on. And she looks very beautiful. I would say she looks very beautiful, very nice hair, very nice makeup and everything.
I can't wait. And I want to thank everyone that's been supporting me on the journey, even when TikTok want to block my live, but it don't matter. I wanted to go live and get dressed up with everyone, but they had other plans, TikTok. But I can't wait for my date. I'm going to update you guys. We are going to the Boulevard, and we're going to, have fun. We're going to be at Clematis. So I am so excited. Wish me luck. And yep, another 360. Thank you, Lainey Monet. She is so kind for giving me a free wig. I look beautiful. I feel beautiful. And yes, love you guys. Mwah.
So yeah, we saw that one. So yeah, I'm thinking like this video is a video that she did, I'm going to say after she had the date that wasn't successful. So let's try to find another video. Hold on. I think this is like after or something, but I could be wrong. Okay, so here we go.
It's been about an hour. He changed location 3 times. 3 times. If you're not going to take this seriously, leave me alone.
Oh.
You went into my DMs and messaged me from BLK.
I didn't see this ahead of time, y'all. If I had of, I would have told you that was coming up, or I probably wouldn't have. But anyways, I didn't know all this was going on. All right, here we go.
Leave me alone. I put a wig on, I put makeup on. Like, if you're not going to take this serious, this is my life. Like, everyone is saying, oh, posting this and that. This is my life. This is my profile. If I want to post me trying to go on dates and finding love, I can do that. But don't go in my shit. And they messaged me and said that you want to meet up, and then you changed the location 3 times, and then after that, the Linktree number blocked me from BOK and Instagram and online. Leave me alone.
Yeah, that's that's a lot. Like, I mean, I think she's making it harder on herself by like publicly broadcasting everything. I think like if you're gonna, be going through all this, and maybe, I don't know, maybe it's like therapeutic for her to put everything in public like this and to just show us her journey. And we do love, a good story, and we do love seeing things. And if you don't have a lot of excitement in your life, you like watching things like that. And, I know I'm not opposed to being nosy, but I think for her and her well-being, maybe she shouldn't be putting these things on here publicly. Maybe she should just do her dating journey, without all of that. But anyway, she has a lot more videos. So if you guys want to check them out, I will have all of her information in the description box. Like I said, please support her. Please support my channel. I'm going to work a lot harder. I'm going to try to bring you guys more videos so you guys could talk about them and we could talk about them. Thanks for watching the channel. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. BeautyBuyGen. I'll see you next time.